Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Koopafantasy. I am Koopafantasy. You can find me online at koopafantasy.com, KOOPA.com, or here on YouTube or on Twitter at Blackie_Mike. Alright guys, I don't want to take too long as usual. It's already Thursday. We got a game tonight. So let's get this week 3 recap of my Sit 'em Stardom out of the way. And first things first, I did pretty damn good last week, my Sit 'em Stardom. So let's recap what happened. Alright, I suggested that you start at QB Andy Dalton and Andrew Luck, who both came through. Dalton outplayed RG3 en route to his Bengals 38-31 win over the Redskins. Dalton even missed out on a 73-yard pass to A.J. Green in the very first play of the game that rookie wide receiver Sanu threw. And then Andrew Luck, he looked good once again. His team still lost. They were shocked by the Jaguars in that fourth quarter off that Cecil Shorts touchdown. Luck has shown he's already a skilled QB, and while he may not be the fantasy monster that RG3 is looking like so far, he's still a very useful QB in the right matchup, and he came through here. Alright, at running back, I suggested you start Jamal Charles. I'm hoping most people are starting this guy anyway. He's a stud. But if you were kind of disappointed in his performance and you had him riding the bench and you stuck him back in, man, did it pay dividends. I think he probably had the biggest week in fantasy with 280 plus yards all purpose. And the guy, yeah, he's officially out of the funk, you should say. And then Andre Brown got things started off for me real good on the Thursday night game. He got 20 carries, 113 yards, and a score. Not much more you can ask from a backup running back. Brandon LaFell in the same matchup didn't come through in the same way. It was a rough game for Cam Newton and his team really all around. He was picked off 3 times. The wide receivers in Carolina didn't really have much to say besides Steve Smith. Cincinnati, Andrew Hawkins, man, if this could ever come through, another long touchdown pass. This time he caught it across the middle and just took off. This kid's got speed. He's got some sort of savviness to him. I'm really liking this Andrew Hawkins kid. And then Brandon Pettigrew, I don't know what it is with this guy. 8 catches, 61 yards, just a regular old Brandon Pettigrew game. Just the kind of guy, you guess you take what you get. You take your 6 to 10 points every week and just be happy with it. All right, sit him. Sammy Bradford, he was beat up by the Bears. He threw a pair of sacks. He was threw a pair of interceptions, I should say. He was sacked a crap load of times. And yeah, it was just a rough day for Sam Bradford. So hopefully you weren't depending on this guy as a QB. And Russell Wilson, not so much. This guy definitely had a better day. But if you take back the Golden Tate 20-yard TD pass, it was definitely a lot worse day for this guy. So I think Russell Wilson's day was definitely helped by those backup referees. And then Doug Martin for Tampa Bay. He got 19 carries, a nice workload, but he was stuffed by the Cowboys defense for the most part, as I expected. And it was a pretty ugly game fantasy-wise from Doug Martin. So I shouldn't say I was happy, but yeah, I was happy this guy played like crap. And then Sean Green, I was real happy this guy played like crap. If you watch my videos, you know that I just don't like Sean Green. I think he's a terrible running back, and I think you should be picking up Bilal Powell because he's a better running back, and the Jets are going to be going to this guy in no time. And then Vincent Jackson, boomer bust kind of guy, and he was a bust for me this week when I called it, and I'm loving that. And if you are going to be coming back to my week 4 sit 'em stardom video, Vincent Jackson is going to be a boom this week. All right, last player, guys, Eric Decker, 8 catch, 136 yards. This is one of the main players who didn't come through for me on the sit list. Had a 136-yard day, 13 fantasy points. If you're in PPR, the 8 catches made it even better. So yeah, sitting Eric Decker was not a good idea if you did so. And then just to mention some quick breakouts, pickups, guys who had big week 3s that may not have been on your radar before. Detroit running back Mike Shore, Buffalo running back Tashard Choice, Miami's running back Daniel Thomas, Seattle wide receiver Golden Tate, Minnesota tight end Kyle Rudolph, this guy's a stud, Pittsburgh tight end Heath Miller, Tennessee QB Jake Locker, and Detroit QB Sean Hill if you don't got Matt Stafford available for you this week. Alright guys, that's it for my week 3 Sit 'em Stardom recap. I am about to go make my week 4 Sit 'em Stardom right now. It should be posted in no time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am Koopafantasy. Check me on Twitter. Ask me questions anytime you have anything you want to know and you want another opinion. I would love to give you mine. Koopafantasy.com. Come check me out, guys. Peace.